This sequence is all about just getting into your own body, finding your strength within, and remembering that you are self-confident all the time, no matter what obstacle, no matter where you are. Okay, y'all, so the very first pose that we're going to start with is Warrior One. So I'm going to start facing the front of my mat, stepping the left leg back, and you're going to really root through this left leg, press into your front big toe, and you're trying to square your hips forward. And you're pressing deep into this front big toe. And I like to lead with my left arm to come up. It'll help square the hips forward. So bringing the left arm up, the right arm up, pressing into the front big toe, really sinking deep into it. This is Warrior One. And then cartwheel the arms down so they're parallel with the ground, Warrior Two. And we turn the back foot so that it's parallel with the back edge of the mat. Front foot is parallel with the long side of the mat. Keep pressing deep into that front big toe and sink that front thigh down. Down. So it's parallel-ish with the ground, as close to that as you can get. Really gaze over your front fingertips. Take another breath here. Then bring the left arm down the back leg, right arm up, Goddess Warrior, reverse. We're rolling that top shoulder open, really extending through the fingertips, rolling open, maybe even looking up. Then extend the front knee straight, cartwheel the arms down. The right hand is going to come to your shin, onto the ground, maybe onto a block or onto your ankle, whatever makes the most sense for you. We're coming into triangle pose. I'm going to come down onto my shin here, and then the left arm is going to come up. Try to stack the shoulders on top of each other. Really reach with that top arm and draw your left hip back toward the back edge of the room. And you're smiling your ribs down so that it's almost like you're lengthening through both sides of your body. Take one more big breath here. Then bring your left hand onto your hip, look down. We're going to step into half moon pose from here. So I like to step off the ball of my back foot, but you just kind of figure out what makes the most sense for you. You're going to bring your right fingertips down to the ground and then walk them ahead of your right toes. And then you step off of the left foot, it comes up into the air, parallel-ish with the ground, or as close to that as possible. Flex through the toes of your left foot like you're kicking into something behind you. And then when you're ready, bring the top arm up. And you're reaching with that top arm, really actively pressing into your right big toe. And if you fall down, who cares? Just get back up. Life is about falling. That's how you learn to stand. See, you fall, find your way, back up. Take one more breath here, just like this. Then bring the left arm down, square the hips forward, keep the left leg in the air. Just take a moment here. Find your breath. Inhaling deep through the nose. Exhaling deep through the nose. And then keep flexing that foot like you're kicking it into something behind you, smiling the toes down. Bring the right palm to your heart. Bring the left palm to meet, Warrior Three. You are strong, you are powerful, you've got this. Just breathe here, relax your shoulders down and back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. One more big breath here, and then hands come down. Step the left leg back, step the right leg back into a high plank pose. Drop the knees down, we're gonna do a half chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Inhale, curl the chest open, little cobra pose. Heart opens up. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog and breathe. Shake out the head and the neck. Let that go. Press the chest back toward the thighs. Spread wide through the fingers. One more big breath like this. And then when you're ready, left leg up into the air. Step it up to meet your hands. Spin the back heel flat. We're going to come up into Warrior One. So you press into that back foot. Press into your front big toe. Really sink deep, deep into this nice L shape of the left leg. And then you bring the right arm up to start. Square the hips forward. Left arm comes up. Warrior One. Reach through the fingertips. Roll the chest open. Reach. Sink deep into that front knee and reach. Square the hips forward, heart starts to pump up, and then drop the arms down so they're parallel with the ground. And I like to start hands on the hips. Find the pose first. Press into the back edge of the back foot. press into the front big toe. If your butt's sticking out, like mine always does on the left side, swing the hip into the midline, press into the front big toe, try to line up the front knee, front ankle, and then the arms come up. And you reach really actively through both sides. Roll the shoulders down and back together. Really, really reach. Look over your front fingertips. Press into the front big toe. One more big breath, and then drop the back arm down the back leg. Goddess. Open up. Reverse warrior. Rolling that top shoulder open. Still sinking deep into that front knee, really reaching with the top arm. And then extend the front knee straight. Here we go, triangle pose. So you got that hook on your hip. Draw toward the back edge of the room. Left hand comes down. Right arm comes up. Triangle. And if you need to put a bend in the front knee, do that. If you need to have your hand on your shin or hand on a block, hand on the ankle, whatever, figure out what makes the most sense for you. Really just relax yourself into it though. Melt your ribs down. Breathe. Take one more big breath here. Then the right hand comes onto the hip. Here we go. Half moon pose. So we're going to step off the ball of the back foot. You're going to come on to the left fingertips. Left big toe presses into the ground. That right leg reaches up like a crane, parallel to the ground. Flex your foot like you're kicking it into the back wall. Right arm comes up. And spin open through your chest. Roll that open. Don't be afraid to fall. Falling. It's life. You learn to stand because you fall. Really reach with that top arm. Keep kicking with that right foot. Right arm down. Square the hips off. Keep the right leg in the air though. You've got this. Just a few more breaths. Find that ujjayi to start. And then once you've got it, pressing into that big toe. Right palm to the heart. Left palm to the heart. Extend through the crown of the head. Breathe. Look about 6 to 8 inches ahead of you on the ground. If you look up, no promises, but you really might fall down. Breathe here. One more big breath. Then when you're ready, hands come down. Let's step back to a high plank. Drop the knees down, chest down, or a chaturanga, whichever you prefer. I like the half. Inhale forward into a cobra pose. Curl the chest open. Pelvis is heavy. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Breathe. You are powerful. You are strong. You have the confidence that you need to stand above and beyond your obstacles. Take a moment down on your knees. Shift the hips back. Absorb. Take it in. For more great fitness tips, check out health.com.